All right, so let's look at this problem. So as capital N equals n from 1 to capital N, 1 over 6, 1 over 2n minus 3 minus 1 over 2n plus 3. Okay. This type of question, typically it's called the telescoping cancellation, when you write it up. So the basic idea is you list a couple of them, okay, and then trying to see what is the cancellation pattern. So if I write it out, 1 over 6 right here, so I just write them one by one. So when n equals 1, I have 1 over, 2 times 1 minus 3, so minus 1 minus 1 over 5, right? So that's the first, when n equals 1. Okay, and then plus, when n equals 2, I have 1 over 1 minus 1 over 7, right? And when n equals 3, I have 1 over 3 minus 1 over 9, okay? And when n equals 4, I have, as you can see, it's 2 times 4 is 8 minus 5, so it's 1 plus 5 minus 1 over what? 11, right? And then I can write one more. So when you equals 5, so as you can see, so it's 1 over 7 minus 1 over 13. Okay, so I think this should be good for for the first 5 terms. And as you can see here, if we look at the second term inside of each parenthesis, you see from the beginning I have minus 1 over 5, right? But after another 3 terms, so this is n equals 1, you see that I have a positive 1 over 5. Do you see that, right? So you can see that. Let me see if I can have different color. Yeah, so as you can see that this, after 3 terms, it can be cancelled. Similar logic, minus 1 over 7. Here's plus 1 over 7. So do you agree this minus 1 over 9, it also can be cancelled with the next term, right? Same thing. This all can be cancelled. Okay, so I have 3 leftovers from the beginning. Okay, now let's try to see what is left, and because the idea is there are 3 other terms, they're gonna lead some cancellation. So when small n equal, let's see, capital N minus 3, okay. So if I plug in, so I'm gonna have, you see it's 2 times capital N minus 3, that's gonna give us the 2 capital N minus 6, and then minus 3. So it's gonna give us a 2 capital N minus 9, okay? And then minus 2 capital N, 1 over 2 capital N, actually it's gonna be minus 3, okay? So this is the term when small n equals capital N minus 3. Now we can move on into when small n equals capital N minus 2, so you can write it out, that is 1 over 2 again, so it's a 2 capital N, 2 times capital N minus 2, so it's 2n minus 4, and then minus 3, so it's 2n minus 7, and then minus 2n is going to be minus 1. Okay, so you can finish that calculation. And when small n equals n minus 1, so you're going to have it's 1 over 2 capital N minus 5, so you can finish that by yourself. Minus 1 over 2 capital N plus 1. Okay, and then lastly, when n equals capital N, that's simple. So just plugging, right? So it's 1 over 2n minus 3 minus 1 over 2n plus 3. And then here we go. Okay. So the idea here is, as you can see, this, after another 3 terms, it can be canceled, right? And this one, it also can be canceled with the previous term. This one, it also can be canceled with the previous term. But this term, there's no way it can be canceled, because if it need to be canceled, you need to have n equals capital N plus 1 so that it can be canceled. This one, you need to have the term capital N equals capital N plus 2. This one, it need to be n equals capital N plus 3. But we don't have that because our n is only achieved up to capital N. So as you can see that we have 6 survivors. This guy, this guy, this guy, and also this one, and this one. Okay, so I think after that, things become pretty straightforward. So you can just add them together, do some simplification, and that will give you what you need. Okay, so I hope this can help. And also think about this: if you take the limit for this one, do you realize that as n goes to infinity, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, this becomes 0. So this one and this one, it canceled out, -1 plus 1, right? So there's only 1 over 3 left. So it's 1 over 6 times 1 over 3. So if you take the limit, that's going to give you is 1 over 18. Okay, so I hope this helps a little bit, and I'll stop here, and thanks.